Time for another What Sold video. Let's get into it. Hey guys, it's Ken. Welcome back to the channel. I apologize that I haven't been on YouTube in about 10 days. I know I haven't done a video in a little while, but I've been busy just ramping up my listings. And the reason for that is because I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but here on the Oregon coast, because of this whole Russia-Ukraine invasion thing, they said gas prices were going to spike. Well, they weren't kidding, because here on the Oregon coast, they have just gone through the roof. I went out this morning to get coffee, like I usually do, part of my morning routine, and I happened to see prices on 3 different stations here in Florence, and one, the gas was at $4.19 a gallon. Another one was at $4.39 a gallon, and another one, couldn't believe this, $4.55 a gallon. Ooh. So because of that, I've had to ramp up my listings to make more sales, to make more money to compensate for this, and hopefully the gas prices will, won't go crazy this summer, but we'll have to see what happens. We just take it one day at a time. But anyway, I wanted to do another What Sold video. This is for the month of February. I said I was going to do one of these, once a month. I just wanted to give you a brief overview of some of the items that I think you'd be interested in looking at. It isn't every card that I sold because I didn't want to keep you tied down to your computer here for like 45 minutes. But, I want to keep it short and sweet, give it, just kind of give you some examples of what sold. And that way, you can look at what's selling for me and maybe, that'll sell for you. Okay, you can be on the lookout for those. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to take you on the computer and let's check out what some of the cards that sold in February. Okay, guys, here we are inside my computer. I've picked out about maybe 15 cards that I think you might be interested in seeing and what they sold for, just to give you an idea. Like I said, I don't want to tie up too much of your time because I know you're busy. So we're just going to rifle through these fairly quickly. And like I said, these sold for me. And, you can be on the lookout for similar cards that might sell for you. Okay, here we go with the first one. This is a postcard out of Georgia, Athens, Georgia. And it says Moonlight over University of Georgia, night view. And I'm just going to hover over that. Beautiful night view. This looks like a linen card. Okay, and we go look at the back here. Not posted, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be posted, but that's a beautiful card. I just love how that looks with the night sky and the yellow moon and everything, full moon. And yeah, that one sold for $5.75 plus $1 shipping. Next one. This is out of Miami, Florida, Pan American Clipper ship. This is an aircraft taking off. As I've stated before in other videos, anytime you get anything to do with transportation, aircraft is part of that, especially the older planes, the prop jobs. They sell really well. This looks like a linen, and it sold for $5.75 plus $1 shipping. And let's blow that up. You can see that, and then go to the back. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. All right. Next is another older aircraft. This is a TWA. TWA aircraft are very popular, and they're getting harder and harder to find because they are so popular. This is a TWA Lockheed L-49 Constellation 4-engine prop. Okay, and this one sold for $9.75 plus $1 shipping. Take a look at that. Beautiful aircrafts. I love these particular kind of aircraft, the Constellations. And let's see if it was posted. Nope, not posted on this one. Okay. And we'll go on to the next one. And next one is another anthropomorphic, if I got that spelled or pronounced correctly. Alfred Mainzer, Cats Playing Cards. And these are very, very popular. And again, very hard to find because people realize they have, great value. I sold this one for $8.75. I think I took an offer on this one. It was $9.75 and I dropped it to $8.75. And someone bought it and $1 shipping. And here's what that looks like. And there's the back. And as you can see, it has a serrated edge, which kind of makes it unique. Okay. Okay, next. This is a vintage postcard of a steamer ship, the America, 1905. It is, it says Hamburg, America line, okay? And it's sold for $16.75 with $1 shipping. And let's take a closer look at this one. Beautiful older card. I think this was let me look at the back. Yeah, 1905. This was a divided back. And there it was artist signed, as you can see. That's why, whenever I get things like artist signatures, I try to zoom in on those. But yeah, that's sold for $16.75 plus $1 shipping. The next one, here's one in Colorado, the Royal Gorge Incline Railway, Inspiration Point. This one sold for $4.75 plus $1 shipping. Beautiful card. Never been there. There's the back. Okay. And we'll go to the next one here. And here's an older card. Looks to be, let's see here if there's a date on it. Nope, there's no date on it, but as you can tell by the way it looks, this one sold for $9.75 plus $1 shipping. And looks like it was a divided back. Yep, divided back. And it was posted. And usually, here's a tip, guys. Whenever you get a card like this, as you can see in this view, you've got the text going this way. Okay, you've got it text going horizontally. And then also the text is going vertically. They wrote it vertically. So what I did was I did I brought in another copy of that and I flipped it so you can read, so the customer can read this text if they're interested in reading the text, because sometimes, reading the text is very informative and, it's out of the, early 1900s. So it could make it very interesting. So that's why I do that. Just anything a little bit different that might give you an edge over someone that doesn't do it, that, sells postcards. And as you can see, this is hand colored, which is done very well on old cars and people, transportation, people driving down the street. Really nice card. Really nice. And like I said, it sold for $9.75 plus $1 shipping. Okay, next. Here's a beautiful one of a gondola, a couple of gondolas. And this isn't in Italy. This is in California. And sold for $7.75 plus $1 shipping. Very beautiful. It looks like a linen card. And the back is unposted. Okay. And let's see, we'll go to the next one. Now, this is interesting. I come across these every once in a while, usually when I buy lots. This was not a postcard, okay? This was actually a real photo taken back in the 1900s of a young lady with the big hat, when they had the big hats and everything. And very interesting photo, sepia tone finish on that. And it sold for $9.75. And if you notice, now on this one, I know I stated in another video that I had changed my shipping policy a little bit to where anything $10 and over went for the $3.75, and actually $10 and under, I was going to use the eBay standard envelope system and charge $1. Now on this one, I kind of altered that rule a little bit because this one was going all the way to like Central Florida. And I just didn't want to take the chance. So, I did do the $3.75 on this one because, like I said, it is an actual photograph of a young lady in a studio. It's a studio portrait. It's got a little soft vignette on the bottom. And it's a real photo, actual photos. And let's zoom in on it a little bit here so you can see it a little better. And on these, when I get these like this, okay, I also do a little zoom in so you can see her face, because in a portrait, I used to do portrait photography a long time ago. And in a portrait, the face is like one of the most important things. And that's why I did that. And here's the back. And it's important that you show the back on these. Now, that is not an artistic drawing, guys. What that is just black paper. This photo was probably ripped out of an album, and it was glued to a page, a black piece of paper in a page in an album. And when they took it out, unfortunately, some of the remnants of the black paper came with it. And for me to try to remove that, it was very tricky. I couldn't really, I could remove a little bit of it, but I didn't want to go any further because I didn't want to damage the photo. And since it was out of the 1900s, I just didn't want to take that chance. So, sometimes that happens. Sometimes I get postcards like that, they've taken out of an album. And, but that one sold for $9.75 plus $3.75 shipping, and they paid it, no problem. And that one was sent first class parcel package. Okay, going on to the next one here. Here's one, old ships, 1900s passenger ship, RMS I can't even pronounce that, Berengaria, and it's part of the Cunard line. And that one sold for $9.75 plus $1 shipping. Kind of a sepia tone look to that. Shows the outside of the ship and some of the interior rooms, which was very interesting. And here's the back. Again, unposted. And let's go on to the next one. Here's one I sold. This one went to Florida. $6.75 sale with $1 shipping. This was Derby Lane Greyhound dog racing. Again, this is something that you don't see all the time. It's a very interesting card. Shows the dogs just coming out of the gate. It's a very popular sport. And very, very nicely done card here. It's a looks like a linen card. There's the back. Okay, very nice card. Shows action. Anytime you can, if you've got animals or anything like that in your cards, or people, anytime you can show any kind of action of them actually doing something, walking, racing, running, whatever, boating, anything that emphasizes speed, that makes the card more interesting. So I think that's why this one sold. Okay, now moving right along, got a few more here. Here's one of an aerial view. Aerial views are very popular. This is Miami Beach, Florida, Flamingo Hotel. Somebody might have stayed at this hotel. They might have worked. They might have owned this hotel. Who knows? These kind of things create memories for people. So let's take a closer up look at this. Beautiful card. The back, not posted. So we don't have a lot this month that I'm showing you, that are posted, but that's okay. Doesn't always have to be posted. Okay, and that one sold for $5.75 plus $1 shipping. And all of these ones that you see $1 shipping, these are ones that I've shipped via the eBay standard envelope system. And I had actually 3 sales this morning. One gentleman bought 2 cards off me, and another person bought 1. And every one of them went out eBay standard envelope system. Okay, here's one, vintage 1965. California, Lake Tahoe. With everything our country is going through right now, I think scenic cards are picking up in, people buying them because they present a very peaceful, awe-inspiring, calming scene that people can look at and they can put in their albums and enjoy. So this looks like a either a white border or a linen. Let me look at it up close. Okay, it could be a white border. Very nicely done. And this one is posted, 1965. Okay, got nice, whoever's handwriting that is, that's very, very nice handwriting. And it's even hand dated. And this is something I do with my cards as well. In the items description, I'll mention that it's posted, and if I can read the postage date, the cancellation stamp, I'll put that in there. But also if it's hand dated, because that means somebody took the time to write the date, and that kind of helps the value of it. So that's another thing I do to kind of enhance people to buy, and just like I said, it adds value to the card. And that one sold for $8.75 plus $1 shipping. And a couple more here. Now this one's another TWA aircraft. Now the lighting on this isn't great. Okay, as you can see, it looks like an aircraft that's either parked or maybe about to taxi out or something. And it looks like it's they're experiencing some kind of a storm, and the ground is wet, and the light is not flattering. It's very flat, and but it's TWA. It's a TWA aircraft. This is a Boeing 707-331C 4-engine jet on the ramp, and sold, good price, $7.75 plus $1 shipping. And like I said, as you can see, the lighting is not great. Very gray, overcast day, but this is a TWA aircraft. TWA aircraft sell. Okay. So whenever you can get a hold of those, get them. Okay. And I think we got one more. I got one more I want to show you here. Oh yeah, this is an old one. This is a 1900, 1910. This is a real photo postcard. And as you can tell, these are really interesting to me because, you know, this was actually photographed in a studio in 1910. And you can see how the studios looked in those time periods. This one sold for $9.75 plus $1 shipping. And let me do a little close up here. See how the studio looks with the flowers and everything. It's always interesting to me as a professional photographer. You know, that's my trade. And I used to do studio portraiture for about maybe, I don't know, 6-7 years. And it's always interesting for me to look at these old time studios. And these were actual studios in the 1900s. Okay, and again, what I did was I zoomed in, did a little zoom there, and showed her face. And, you know, this is a type of outfits they were wearing. And then, again, here's the writing. Okay, that's the regular horizontal version. But as you can see, right in here, it says 1910 right here. So what I did, we go to this one, I flipped it so you can read that. And it's actually hand dated May 24th, 1910. Maybe this was the day that the photograph was taken. I don't know. But that's what gives it a lot of value. You know, little things like that give it a lot of value. So there's that one there. And I think that's the last one that I'm going to show you today, guys. Let me go back to this first one here. Okay. Okay, guys. Hopefully that gave you an idea of some of the things that sold for me in the month of February. Like I said, it isn't all the cards that sold because, like I said, I don't want to tie you up for 45 minutes. I know you got other things to do. Probably got to be out listing, you know, making more money selling postcards on eBay. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you got anything out of this video, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps the channel. I appreciate it. But I just wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers, my new subscribers. Channel's still growing. I really appreciate you guys. So I guess that's it for now. I'm going to go. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care, and bye for now.